Hello viewers, this is Toaster here. I've got a replay that Combatineffective had in his M4 today. I just want to welcome all you new subscribers. In this game, my computer actually crashed and I didn't get into the game until later, and you'll see that. But this is an ace by Combat, so let's go ahead and get it started. He's in his M4. I'm in the Panzer 4H. I'm working up the German line, and he would like to 3-mark this tank if he can. So this is a good game to show off what the Sherman with the derp gun, the 105, will do. It's got just over 50 millimeters of bend, which in this 53 in this matchup is pretty good. You're going to see a one-shot quite a few people. But it's kind of nice because against higher tiers you can also do damage. So he comes up to the spot. This is the spot I always come to because someone always crosses. They just seem to cross. And there are two arties, so you'll notice that he's going to go ahead and position to get what he thinks is already safe. It's depending on where the arty is sitting. And he's also not the focus of attention at this point. So he sees this T-25 TP, these new Polish tanks, and that's a 14 TP. I'm sorry, I haven't seen too many of those. Looks like he shot below him that first shot, so he doesn't risk the shot with his teammate there, which is actually good. So this thing has pretty good gun depression where he's able to take that 25 TP out through the gap. The disadvantages of the derp gun are that it does not have very good aim time, and its reload is pretty long. But other than that, it's actually quite a nice setup on this tank. A lot of people use the derp gun actually on the E2. I personally 3-marked the E2 with the 76 millimeter. I couldn't make the derp work very well, but so now they've got the hill, and there's a lot of lower tier stuff that he could one-shot, and so he's just setting up on the hill. The enemy has not pushed through towards his cap yet, and you see me just kind of waking up at this point, and so I'm trying to come support him, and he says there's a bunch of guys middle, so that's kind of where I'm going, is towards the middle of the map. And you know, you got to be careful that that M8A1 is not paying attention, and once you own the hill, it's really difficult to get down into that middle area and stay safe there. So there's kind of a lucky snapshot. This gun does not snap very well, but it's okay. But he is up to 5 kills already, 1,200 damage in a tier 5 tank. So I've asked him to come help me because I've got a Lago on one side and I've got 25 TP and a P2640 on the other side. And so I don't do hardly anything this game, which actually might help Combat because when we're playing together, we're splitting the damage. And so in this case, he's able to kind of farm people. He doesn't play a whole lot on his own. He usually only plays with me. So he gets a nice shot into that 25 TP, and here's probably his only mistake, is that he comes out before he's loaded. It's okay to come out a little bit before you're loaded in this tank just because of the glacial aim time, but misses that shot, and he's trying to kind of side scrape this guy, which is a good thing to do. He does take another shot. Now he's down to 62 health, and they're capping, so I guess he's thinking he better come back and help me. The Panzer 4H doesn't have great gun depression, and so I'm kind of side hilling it, trying to hit this guy. But with derp guns, it's very hard to hit guys that are over the top of a ridge. They just show turret because you've got to get an outline really because the shell velocity is so slow. So anyway, combat helps me out, takes that guy out, and then he's loaded again. So his positioning in this game has been excellent, and it's given him free shots throughout the game, basically. So yes, he's taken a little damage, but he's up to 1900 damage, and he finally goes down. We do end up winning this game, so I'll just fast forward so you can watch the end. Here, I don't think I get any more shots, but he's, of course, watching me play. Oh, I end up killing the artillery, pretty sure. But at any rate, that was an excellent game on his part. Let's go ahead and take a look at the after action report. Okay, guys, here we are at the after action report. Of course, it's an ace tanker, as well it should be. He ended up with a Radley Walters, of which I think he's only got 10 of those, he said. A high caliber and a top gun. You do a lot of module damage, which you can see 19 modules he damaged, and so that's one of the nice things about the derp gun. And then he did 1918 damage, as we saw, 8 kills, 1253 base XP. I'm down here somewhere. I didn't do anything. I did 300 damage. Anyway, 14 shots, 11 hits, and 11, they call it a pen, even though it maybe isn't a pen, but 11 shots and 11 damaging shots. And so he made 33,000 credits with a premium account. This is actually a very good tank. If for you newer players, if it's a very good tank to play if you want to earn credits, because it fires HE rounds. You don't have to know a lot about the weak spots of tanks, and when you're firing at lower tier tanks, it's quite easy to one-shot people. It just takes a little planning ahead of guessing where the enemy is going to be, because you do need to aim in. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all you new subscribers. We will catch you next time. And as always, below I will have a list of tanks if you'd like to see me try an ASA tank. And also my email address if you'd like to send your replay in, and I will commentate on it. Thank you very much.